Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath, where I am inside Previously in the Poison on Elite. Alright, this is going to be tough. Last time I came in this quest on Elite, not one but two Permadeath characters died. Although I lived, I had to recall without completing though. That was on a lower level character than this.
The sheer number of Quickfoot is overwhelming. Slay as many as you can.
Alright, this fight's pretty dangerous actually. Take this carefully. Gonna try and pull the guys down the bottom first. Because those guys usually come up the stairs anyway when you're fighting the casters above. So, might as well deal with them now. Alright, these guys are a real pain. I see. Yep, I fear this is what it's going to be like the whole way. But that initial fight is always tough. Alright, my skeleton is going to have to pull the lever for me, of course, since I won't be able to run through the fire trap up here on Elite. I wonder if undead form is actually helping me at all in here. I'm not sure I'll be able to afford the spell points to make much use of it. Ah, yes. There we go. can tell that web's going to be my constant recourse in here. It being the only thing that's cheap enough to cast in every fight. Or if my skeleton will make it. That fire trap easily does over 100 damage, so I'd guess he's not going to make it through to me. Whoa, he sort of did. That's good, since I did buff him, so I wouldn't want to use the spell points to rebuff him, really. Alright, skeleton, stop being a dumbass. You were meant to be standing by me healing while I did that fight. Skeleton is having a buggy day. That's not good. Admittedly, I almost got him killed just now. Or re-killed, I suppose. Alright. Now to clear the side passage and go back and break some of the crates back there that I skipped over. I was in a bit of a rush to make use of my healing aura. Okay. And I have passed the part where the PD characters died last time I was in here. Those were both in the fire trap earlier, of course. because that trap is exceptionally nasty. Alright, this fight is actually quite tricky. Wow, he was back up fast. That fight totally deserved a web. With the bonuses, this one should be some good XP. I'm almost halfway to level 10 now. I expect this one will get me well past the halfway mark. I think I saw trouble there. Alright, nice. It would be a shame to go out of undead form in this one, since it's one of the few long quests where there's not likely to be any clerical enemies. Right, nice. Making good progress here. Taking a fair amount of damage, but it's totally manageable. Because of the spell point problems in this one, it makes it's worth trying to make rapid progress. On the other hand, the XP for the optionals is so big that it's also worth smashing everything. Right, this next room's fairly tricky, so I'd better heal up, I guess. I thought there was slightly more in that room than that. I guess it's enough. Alright, into the back passages. This next fight's tough as well. Let's get straight into it. Casters on both sides. Whoa, my shield ran out, that's not good. Alright, back in business. Wonder if I should have cold resist on too. Pretty tight for spell points though. I'm already essentially meleeing the whole thing here. Don't have the spell points to do it any other way. My AC is proving good enough in here though. Actually my AC is not great at all. Right, that would help a bit. Get more casters around the corner. I'm making my reflex saves though, which is good. One of the worrying things in here, of course, is Nyax. But I'm kind of reasoning that the spell points are not going to be worth investing in protection from cold. It pays to lead out of these fights when I have shield on and my summons doesn't. He would take a lot of damage from magic missile if he was leading the way. Okay. Yes, this next bit's not much fun. I deliberately picked up MILFs for this quest. So I have MILFs as one of my spells here. for some cheap range damage for this bit. Alright, park my skeleton back here. I need to pull the oozes first.
This door is locked. You gained entry through the locked door. Thual is keeping himself well hidden.
Ah, he's splitting them. Mucks with my attempt to dot them. Oh well, he cut through them fast enough anyway. Damn it. Ooh, careful. Jumped a bit wildly there, might have ended up in the acid. Okay. I think they're all done. Let's see if I can persuade my skeleton not to run through the acid here. Hopefully he will teleport to me rather than charging through it. We will see. So I'm past the one of the three dangers in this one, which is the big fire trap at the start. The next problem will be the jumpy bits over the acid, which is very lethal on elite. Even on hard, it's pretty brutal. Okay. Alright, guess I better heal up here. And the third tough part will be the end fight, of course. The end boss is pretty brutal. I'm hoping I can break them out. Maybe catch most of them in a web and a firewall.
This door is locked on the other side.
Alright, shrine cleared. Always a tough goal in and of itself for a caster. Having got here, I feel a bit more confident. Right, I'm leaving my skeleton back there, hoping I don't have to drag him through the acid. Okay. This is the first time I've soloed this quest on Elite. I would normally do it hard at level 6. That would be my usual approach, but I'm doing it Elite at level 8 instead this time. Partly because of the XP changes in U20, so I just didn't have the XP to spare to actually take this one earlier. As in, I hit the XP cap before I could do it. But also, it's a new challenge doing this Elite. I'm glad to discover the casters don't do anything any nastier than they do at the other levels. Okay, I should keep going as I still have spell points. Because there's still a long way to go. Yeah, let's get my arcane necklace spell points as well here. Sorry, archivist necklace. Alright. Shield is still on. Yep, I am ready to go.
You gained entry through the locked door. The chamber must be nearby. By thinning out the Quickfoot gang, your path to Thual will be met with less resistance.
Okay. Can't do any more killing, so I've got to go up here. Alright. I'll drop acid protection here. Probably not going to save me if I drop in the slime here. But it'll just buy me a little time if I do fall off. I'm pretty good at this sort of thing though. Which is handy since You wouldn't want to be in here on Elite if you weren't good at doing a bit of jumping around. Careful, careful. Well, something's going on. I remember doing this quest in a pug once, and it was a full group of 6, and I was carrying 4 soul stones by this point. This is not a pug-friendly quest. It requires some care to play. You don't get many Permadeath characters dying here though. I think it's the kind of thing that's hostile to pugs because it requires care. But it's not that bad if you come in prepared. There go my buffs again. Alright, I'm going to do this next bit while I have the acid on, of course. Let's refresh those buffs. Heroism probably most useful here. And jump for this bit. And you always want shield in here. Okay, far side. Yeah, undershot almost there. Alright, nice. Yeah, I am good at that jumping type stuff. Used to play the Half-Life games a lot, and they have a bit of jumping puzzle element to them. Right. How am I doing on buffs? About 18 minutes on my ship buffs. Don't know if that's going to get me to the end or not. Not essential to have ship buffs to the end, but it helps a lot in this quest because of all the elemental resistances. Okay, time to go shrine. I still don't have any expeditious boots on this guy, or clickies or anything like that. I suppose I should buy a wand, really. Guess it's not essential though. Alright. And that went pretty well. I got to the point that I usually get to, roughly, before I needed to shrine. The nice thing about having all the melee damage on this guy is that you can get through long sections of quests without using a lot of spell points when you need to. It pulled my skeleton to me. That means he's going to have to go through the acid. Ah well. Alright, those are the essential buffs. I'll do the rest when I get to back to the action. Wouldn't want to be caught out without shield in here though. Alright, my skeleton made it through the acid with the resist on without too much harm. Ha, and then walked into an acid jet. Yeah, so far I'm really liking this build. I always like to do some melee damage on my casters anyway. But it certainly was a problem on the last wizard I played that some of the quests were quite difficult and slow. Basically, if you have only spellcasting damage, you have to treat every fight as a tactical challenge. Even a single guy standing on his own that isn't very powerful is still a pain in the ass to kill. You're really powerful in the big fights, and but the small fights can be as difficult as the big fights because you still have to use the same arsenal. You still have to figure out an optimal way to kill stuff with the minimum number of spell points, even if it's just one guy rather than 20. Wow, walked into a real storm there. Ah, shit. I have my wrong healing hotbar. Hotbar, I mean. Damn it. Yeah, it's only 10 spell points. I didn't realize it was that low. Oh, I can't resummon them yet. God damn it. That was sloppy. That makes life harder. Especially for the end fight, I could have used the backup. So careless. That said, I have been having to drag him around much of the time, so he's clearly not essential, it's just nice to have. Especially since his healing is essentially free on top of mine. Ah, damn. Let's go bold here. Nice. One minute left on the aura, so let's go for it. Come back for breaking stuff. This is a tough fight too.
This door is locked from the other. You gained entry through the leader of the Quickfoot approaches.
I've nearly died in this room before.
You dealt a mighty blow. After the leader, they will be less organized
Nice.
and easier to deal with.
Alright, healing aura's running out anyway here. Still, not far to go. And that's one of the nastier fights done. Yeah, I've nearly died running into that room before. Albeit on a character with a much less, with a much worse reflex save. Right, I gotta go back and break the stuff that I ran past just now. Still over 400 spell points, so still looking like I've got enough power in hand for the end fight. That said, the end boss is tough. My buffs will last till the end now, which is good news. Might as well have my electric resist on for the end fight. And yeah, I may make it with ship buffs. It will be close. Another advantage of going dwarf, of course, is I get the dwarven boost to balance saves. Nice thing to have in here. Alright, nice.
The Drow Overseer attempts to sneak attack. He will not allow you to reach the wall's chamber.
Right, who else is alive? No one, I guess.
Oran Zatlo is dead. The coordination of Thual's defenders is crippled.
Alright, near the end now. Starting to get near my load limit. Gotta stop picking up the heavy loot. Alright, Conquest and Ransack. Good chunk of XP, as expected. Alright. How am I doing for buffs? I've got shield on, I've got electric resists. I've certainly been chased out of this end fight before because of the electric damage. In fact, let's go for protection. I've got plenty of spell points here. Go for cold resists since there might be Nyax casters in the end fight. The end boss probably dispels, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Alright. Now for the short-term buffs. Here we go. And run like hell. See what comes my way. It's kind of busy up there. What's he up to? He's going to try webbing me, okay. It's not good news.
You slew Dual Masterpaz, the secret alchemist.
Alright, nice.
The water supply is safe for now.
That's the safest I've ever done that in fight. Even on hard, that usually gets more exciting than that. Having the web and firewall, of course, is always really useful. Very useful. Alright, nice. Alright, thanks for watching.